Happy morning, students. Welcome to grade 6 English class. Children, do you like homework? Do you do it yourself or do you get help? What homework do you usually have? Yes, today we are going to learn about a story about homework. The first unit in our prose, that is a honeysuckle book. The first story is Who Did Patrick's Homework? It is a prose, children. Look at the title. Who did Patrick's homework? Look at the spelling. W-H-O, who, did, D-I, did, Patrick's, P-A-T-R-I-C-K. Patrick is the name of a boy. Patrick's homework, H-O-M-E-W-O-R-K, homework. Who did Patrick's homework? This is our first prose from unit 1. Before entering into the prose, who did Patrick's homework? Let's have a note of the author of the prose. Who did Patrick's homework? Look at the picture. She is Carl Moore. She is the author of the prose. Who did Patrick's homework? Carl Moore was born on July 12, 1871, and she was died on January 20th, 1961. She was an American educator, writer, and supporter for children's libraries. She was recognized as a pioneer in the newly emerging specialty of children's literature and had contributed towards the children's library services. Children, now let's have an introduction of the prose Who Did Patrick's Homework? This is a wonderful story which has presented magical realism, that is, which means something that is not magic but a belief, in a beautiful manner. A boy, Patrick, who gets inspired and feels propelled to work hard by an imaginary elf. ELF, elf. Elf means a supernatural being. He is not only able to complete his work, rather scores high grades. This story conveys the message that self-help works wonders. Now look at the first sentence, children. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. Look at this, children. In this first paragraph, that is Nintendo, Nintendo. Nintendo means it is a type of video game. Listen carefully. Nintendo means it is a type of video game. And look at the next D word, that is ignoramus, means an ignorant person who lacks education. There is no education for that such person. So ignoramus means an ignorant person who lacks education. Nintendo. Look at the spelling for Nintendo. Nintendo. That's the meaning of a video game. So look at the first. So that is a paragraph. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played only hockey, basketball and Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, you should do your homework or you won't learn nothing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. Look at this, children. The name of the boy is Patrick, or you can say as Patrick is the hero of our story. who doesn't like to do his homework by himself. So the name of the boy is Patrick. 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 Patrick never did his homework because he found it boring. He doesn't like to do homework because he feels it boring. Instead, he played outdoor games like hockey and basketball. He also liked to play video games like Nintendo. What do you mean by Nintendo? It is a video game. His teacher, that is Patrick's teacher, warned him to complete his homework, otherwise, he won't be able to learn anything. It was a fact because at times he used to feel like an ignorant person. What do you mean ignoramus, children? An ignorant person who lacks education. Yes, feels like an ignorant person who was completely helpless in this regard. He had, that is the boy Patrick, had no interest in studies and homework, but he was interested in playing hockey, basketball, and also liked to play video games. Now look at the second paragraph, children. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat much like a witch's. He yelled, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat. I will grant you a wish. I promise you that." Here the word, look at the word breeches, Britch. Breeches, what do you mean breeches? You can say as a short trousers. You can say breeches as a short trouser. The writer here spells it for fun. For fun, the writer, that is the author, has mentioned here as breeches as a short trouser to rhyme with the word witches. So, listen carefully, children. Here, the Patrick doesn't like to do his homework. He always like to play hockey and then he also like to play video games. He doesn't like to do his homework. One day he find a man of the tiniest size. One day he observed his cat playing with a doll and was surprised to find that it wasn't a doll, rather it was a man of the smallest size. It was wearing a woolen shirt with an old-fashioned trousers and a tall hat which made him look like a witch. The doll cried and requested Patrick to save him and not to send him back to the cat. In return, the doll promised Patrick to fulfill his wish. So listen, children. One day Patrick observed his cat was playing with a doll and was surprised to find it was not a doll. It was a man of the smallest size. Look at the picture. There's a man of the smallest size. It was wearing a woolen shirt and trouser with an old-fashioned way and wearing a hat, a tall hat which made him look like a witch. So the doll cried and requested Patrick to save him and not to send him back to the cat. In return, the doll promised Patrick to fulfill his wish. Now look at the third paragraph, children. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days, if you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. Listen, children, here that is, a Patrick could believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. It was difficult for Patrick to accept that he was so fortunate to get an answer or solution to all his difficulties through this tiny man. So he asked him if he could do his homework till the end of the semester, that is a period of 35 days, to help him to score A grade. Patrick was thinking that with Elf's help, that is the doll's help, he can improve his grades. Now look at the fourth paragraph, children. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fist, and he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. Oh, am I crushed? But I'll do it. After hearing this, the little man's face gave a look of cloth lying in the basket used for washing dishes. So dishcloth means a cloth used for washing dishes. He showed his disapproval for the work by kicking legs, doubling his fist, and making unhappy faces. He asked if he was that unfortunate to do that task, but he promised to do the work. Now look at the fifth paragraph, children. Untrue to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do, and he needed help. Help me, he did say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf skipped while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and sound it out by each letter. The word glitch, G-L-I-T-C-H. Glitch means it is an informal word, a fault in a machine that prevents it from working properly. That is known as glitch. Here, hitch, or you can say, is a problem. And keeping his word, the elf, that is ELF, elf, the supernatural creature, started doing his homework. But sometimes he needed help as he didn't know all things. Then Patrick had to help him. Sometimes, while reading Patrick's homework, the elf would say, crying aloud, that he doesn't know the meaning of the word, so give him a dictionary or something that can help him to identify the sound of each letter as well as the word. Now look at the sixth paragraph, children. When it came to Max, Patrick was out of luck. What are times tables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. and addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Else know nothing of human history. To them it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books, more and more books, and you can help me read them too. The elf knew nothing of maths. All concepts of maths were completely strange or odd things for him. Patrick was unfortunate in this matter. The elf explained that elves never needed mathematical concepts like addition, subtraction, division, and fractions. So, Patrick had to sit next to him to guide. Even he didn't know anything of human history. It was completely strange to him. Thus, he screamed at him to visit the library, get him more books, and help him to read as well. Now, look at the seventh paragraph, children. As a matter of fact, every day, in every way, that little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever and was it a drag. He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. Look at the word nag, N-A-G, nag. Nag means one who troubles someone by all the time by complaining, or you can say as asking them to do something. The person who troubles again and again for an unnecessary thing, that is named as nag, N-A-G, nag. The next drag, D-R-A-G, drag. Drag is an informal word. Something dull, or you can say as an uninteresting. Uninteresting means drag. D-R-A-G, drag represents as dull or uninteresting. Here in this seventh paragraph, listen carefully. As a matter of fact, every day, in every way, that little elf was a nag that troubles someone, that is all the time, by complaining something else or asking something again and again. Actually, that little creature was either troubling or complaining or asking Patrick to do something or the other all the time. Patrick was not able to sleep and was awake for nights together. He had never felt so tired before and was going to school with his dull looking eyes. So listen children, this boy, that is the Patrick, doesn't like to do his homework. He liked to play only video games and then hockey. But with the help of her, he decided to complete his homework. But actually, that little creature was either troubling or complaining or asking Patrick to do something or other all the time. The boy, that is the Patrick, was not able to sleep the whole night altogether, and he never felt so tired like this. This boy, that is a little creature, often disturbed Patrick again till the end of the night. And so tired, this Patrick became so tired before and was going to school with his dull looking eyes. Now look at the eighth paragraph children. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. Slyly means secretively. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. Finally, it was the last day of the school and the elf had complete freedom to go as there was no more homework to do. So, without speaking anything, in a secretive manner, he moved out from the back door. Now look at the ninth paragraph, children. Patrick got his A's. Here A's represent as A grade. His classmates were amazed. Look at the spelling for amazed. A-M-A-Z-E-D. Amazed means surprised. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. Cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. The word kid, K-I-D, kid means a child. You can say as a small child. The next, the word chores means work that must be done every day or you can say as often boring. Patrick scored A grade. His classmates were surprised. Teachers were full of appreciation and his parents were trying to know what made him so perfect. What had happened to him? He became an exemplary child who cleaned his room himself, did all his work, became a happy child who was never rude and developed a complete new self and look. Now look at the last paragraph, children. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he did made the tiny man do all his homework. But I shall share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. Here the word attitude. The word attitude represents as a feeling about someone or something. Listen, children. The last paragraph you see in the end, that is in the final stage. Patrick still thought, that is he is thinking that only the elf has completed his homework, not by himself. So this is the suggestion or thought by Patrick himself. Concluding, I would like to say that it was not the elf. The homework was not done by the elf, but the boy, Patrick himself, who did his homework. The elf just propelled him to do everything. The boy thought that only the elf has completed the homework, but it is wrong. The boy himself has completed the homework. This boy, that's Patrick, was a lazy boy and hated to do his homework. One day, he saw that his cat was playing with a tiny doll. He snatched it and was amused to find that it was an elf and not a doll. The elf requested him not to return him to the cat and instead granted a wish in return. Patrick asked him to do his homework, to which the elf agreed. The elf couldn't do much and troubled Patrick all the time to help him with the homework as he found everything unfamiliar. Patrick had to work harder and harder and to help the elf finish the homework. And finally, the elf was free to go. Patrick got his A's, that is a A grade, and his classmates, parents, and teachers were surprised and praised him. Patrick's own inspiration helped him finish his work. Children, now look at the keywords of the prose. Who did Patrick's homework? Look at the title. Who did Patrick's homework? The first one, Nintendo. Nintendo. Nintendo means it is a video game. You can say this as a video game. Nintendo means a video game. Second one, ignoramus. Ignoramus means an ignorant person who lacks education. An ignorant person who lacks education. Third one, breeches. B-R-I-T-C-H-E-S. Breeches means short trousers. Short trousers. Next, dishcloth. Dishcloth means a cloth used for washing dishes. Hamper. H-A-M-P-E-R. Hamper means a basket with a lid. Glitch. G-L-I-T-C-H. Glitch means problem. P-R-O-B-L-E-M. Problem. The next, shriek. A short, high-pitched cry. Nag. One who troubles someone all the time by complaining or asking something else again and again. Next, slyly. Secretively. Next, chores. Work that must be done every day. Children, now let's recall and learn the summary of the prose. Who did Patrick's homework? Listen carefully, children. Patrick was an active boy who loved outdoor games like hockey and basketball. He was an enthusiastic player but somehow was not interested in studies. Because of his poor interest in studies, he shirked work and was warned strictly by his teacher. Listen, children, the hero, or you can say is the main character of this prose is the boy Patrick. He is the hero of the story and his name is Patrick. He was an active boy and this boy Patrick loved mostly outdoor games, hockey and basketball. And then he was an enthusiastic player but somehow was not interested in studies. This boy Patrick was full of interested in games only but was not interested in his studies. Because of his lack in interest on studies, his parents and his teachers worried a lot and finally his teacher gave a warning to the boy Patrick. So listen, children, Patrick was an active boy. He liked to play games but he was not interested in his studies. This was worried by his parents and the teacher, and finally Patrick's teacher gave a warning to the boy. One day, Patrick observed his cat playing with a doll. But When he looked at it closely, he found that it was a small man elf, a supernatural being. He was wearing a woolen shirt, a tall hat, and breeches. He was scared of a cat and needed help. He pleaded, that is, requested Patrick to save him, and in return, he promised to grant him a wish. Listen, children. One day, the boy Patrick observed his cat playing with a doll. That the Patrick saw his doll was playing with, that is, his cat was playing with a doll. But when the boy Patrick looked at it closely, he found that the thing was not a doll. What is that? It was a man, small man, elf. Elf means that is a supernatural being. Can say the elf as a supernatural being. He found that it is not a doll, but it is a smallest, that is a tiniest creature, tiniest size, a man of the tiniest size. And then he was wearing the man, that is the elf, was wearing a woolen shirt and a tall hat and breeches also. He was scared, that is the tiniest man, that is the elf, was scared of a cat. And this creature, that is the tiniest man, needed help. So he requested Patrick, the elf requested Patrick to save him from the cat, and in return, the elf promised to Patrick to grant him a wish. So, what happened? This Patrick saw his cat was playing with a doll, but when the boy looked at it closely, it was not a doll. It is a small man, you can say as elf, a supernatural being. That supernatural being was wearing a woolen shirt, a tall hat, and breeches. So then, what happened? This creature, there is a small, that man, that there is an elf, was scared of the cat, and he asked Patrick to help him. Instead, that is in return, the elf promised Patrick to grant him a wish. Patrick felt happy and called himself a fortunate one. He asked the elf to do his homework in return. Though the elf was not ready for it yet, he offered to do this for him for 35 days, that is one semester. So the elf asked, that is requested Patrick to help him. So Patrick decided to help to save that is a creature from his cat, and Patrick felt happy and called himself a fortunate one. The Patrick, that is the boy, asked the elf to do his homework in return, because the boy Patrick doesn't like to do his homework, so he asked the elf to do it. So though the elf was not ready for it, because the elf doesn't know about this homework, was not ready for it. Patrick offered to do his homework for 35 days. It consists of one semester. One semester consists of 35 days. So for whole semester, that is for one semester, Patrick ordered the elf to do his homework. However, a problem arose when the elf told that he knew nothing of maths and history. He needed help to do these subjects. Patrick agreed and brought many books to read and consult. He sat next to elf and put it in a hot towel to complete the work. So what happened? This boy Patrick ordered that the elf to complete Patrick's homework. So the elf decided also to do it. However, the problem arose. The elf told that the elf doesn't know about maths and history. So the elf asked Patrick to do some help for him. So Patrick agreed and bought many books to read and consult. He sat next to the elf. Patrick sat next to the elf and put in a hot to complete the homework, because this elf, it is not a natural human being. It is the smallest creature. So this elf doesn't know anything about maths and history. So it asked the help from Patrick to do this. That is a work of maths and history. Exactly after 35 days, when the semester was over, the earth went away quietly. Patrick scored grade A in all the subjects. Everyone appreciated him. He became a very different person who was hardworking, generous, and an exemplary boy. So listen children, that is a one semester has completed. That is a 35 days gone. The earth went quietly. That is the agreement time is over. So the earth went quietly. Now Patrick scored A grade in all the subjects. Everyone appreciated him. His parents and teachers who scolded him, everyone appreciated the boy. Patrick thought it is Elf who helped him score high, but in reality, it was Patrick himself who did all the good and changed his score. Listen, children, Patrick thought that the elf has helped him to do this homework, and with the help of this, that is the elf only, he has scored a lot of mark. And but what is the reality? It was Patrick himself who did all the good, and he has changed and got good score. So listen children, here the elf doesn't know anything about the human subjects, that is the maths and history. Only the boy Patrick has done his homework. Patrick got his A grade, and his classmates, parents and teachers were surprised and praised him. Patrick's own inspiration helped him finish his homework. So children, learn the Unit 1 prose, who did Patrick's homework, and also learn the new words. Along with this, I will send you the question answer for this prose, who did Patrick's homework. Learn the new words and also question answer, and then take down in your classwork notebook, mention the date, write the title, and then write it neatly, draw the line wherever necessary. After completing your classwork, take a photocopy and send it to me. Thank you.